Good morning, guitar players. Welcome to my weekly Facebook Live mini guitar lesson. We do this every single Thursday morning that's not a national holiday. Every single Thursday morning at 9:45 Central Time. So I'm so happy that you're here. Of course, you can also see all my Facebook lessons archived on this page. So just because you can't come and be here live and interact and comment and make requests and complain about things, whatever's on your mind, just because you can't do that doesn't mean you're going to miss it, because you can of course see all the archived mini lessons on this page. So this morning what we're going to do is we're going to learn a 3-chord Christmas standard called Silver Bells. Most people know it. I love it. I just love it. I never get tired of it. But I also want to encourage you to visit my website if you're interested in guitar lessons, or you just want to check me out somehow. Also, you can check out my YouTube channel, YouTube, Ellen Britton Guitar. Lots of stuff there. Anyway, let's get started. Because Christmas is coming, y'all. There's only what is there? Maybe 14 more guitar practicing days till Christmas. Fortunately, this song isn't going to require an enormous amount of practice. So I told you it's only got 3 chords, G, C, and D. So that makes it easy. But another thing that makes it even easier is the fact that those chords always go in the same order. Okay, so once you learn the pattern, that's the whole dadgum song. Nothing else needs to happen. So it's going to be G chord for 2 bars. I'll explain that in a second. Then C chord for 2 bars, D chord for 2 bars, and then back to G for 2 bars. That's the whole thing. G, G, C, C, D, D, G, G. Rinse and repeat. So what do I mean by a bar? First of all, that's a synonym for the word measure. So call them bars or measures, whatever. But let's understand with this song, it's a little different. Most songs have 4 beats to the bar. This one has 3. So we got to figure out what kind of strum we're going to do that's going to make 3 beats, okay? So it's really simple. We're just going to play the bass note, the bass string for whatever chord we're on, and then strum twice. So that adds up to 3. So it sounds like this. That was 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. And then it's time to go to the next chord. Do you remember what I told you? Comes after G. It's C. So C, then D, and back to G. Start over on your G. 2 bars of G to your C. Be sure and hit that bass note for the C chord on the 5th string. And the 4th string is the bass string for a D chord. We'll do that one more time. D, and back to G. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, bringing smile after smile. And on every street corner you hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring a ring, hear them ring. Tonight will be Christmas Day. All right, that didn't hurt a bit, I don't think. That was really fun and enjoyable, in spite of the fact that I'm getting over laryngitis. So singing at all, especially first thing in the morning, takes a little bit more gumption than normally. Hope that didn't sound too bad, too froggy. But there it is. I just love that song. I just love it. I can't even explain why. The more I play it, the more I love it. So now you know how to do it. I want to tell you a couple things real quick. Once a month, I do a class on Zoom. And what topics do I teach on? Well, if you were signed up for my monthly newsletter, you would know all about it in advance and see how to sign up. So you can go to my website, and right there on the home page somewhere you can sign up for my newsletter. I'll put a link, a bit.ly link that you can click on in 2 seconds, sign up for the newsletter. The next class we're doing is Wednesday, January 20th, and we're going to learn songs by John Prine. And boy, is that going to be fun. There's so many to pick from. It's embarrassing. It's going to be very difficult to narrow it down to what we can fit into a 90-minute class. By the way, that's Wednesday evening, 6:30 p.m. Central Time is typically when I do my classes. So he wrote, I am an old woman, Angel from Montgomery. He wrote Illegal Smile, Biggest Baby in the World. He's just written, he was just an extraordinary writer. So anyway, that's Wednesday, January 20th. You don't need to know a million chords, because here's the deal. John Prine did not know a million chords. He just knew enough, and then he told his story like nobody else could. So anyway, I'm going to put that bit.ly link in the comments here, and you can sign up for the newsletter. That's the main thing. And next Thursday morning, we're going to do this again, 9:45 Central Time, and we're going to learn to play Silent Night. Guess what? You can practically already play it, because if you can play Silver Bells, Silent Night has literally the same 3 chords, at least the key that I like to sing it in, G, C, and D, and has exactly the same strum. Now, it is not a loop song, loop meaning the chords always go in the same order. There's a little more to it, but I know you can do it. So, hope to see you next Thursday, 9:45 CT, and meanwhile, stay in the groove.